door unlocked, just in case you're still the same. You walked away but left your trace. Your silence fills this empty space. I talk to walls that know your name, pretending nothing's really changed. I replay words you used to say, hoping they'll still feel that way. I'm waiting for the version of you that stayed, the one who promised not, the one who changed. I'm holding on to yesterday while you moved on and walked away. If love was real, then why'd you fade? I'm waiting for the version of you that stayed. Your smile lives inside my mind, a ghost of better times. I see you now, you're not the same. You say my name, it feels so strange. I try to let this feeling die, but hope still won't say goodbye. I'm waiting for the version of you that stayed, not the one who learned to walk away. I'm stuck between what's lost and safe, between the love we couldn't brave. You left me here in shades of gray. Oh, waiting for the version of you that stayed. Maybe I'm loving a memory, not the truth standing in front of me. But letting go feels harder than pain, so I keep calling out your name. I'm done waiting for the version of you that stayed. I'll stop chasing words you never meant to say. If loving you means breaking me, then I'll choose myself and finally breathe. This heart won't beg or be delayed. Oh, no more waiting for the version of you that stayed. tomorrow in our eyes. Just tonight, the sky was burning shades of red. We laughed like nothing else was left. Every kiss a reckless vow. We didn't care about the now. We were young, we were brave. We spent love we couldn't save. We loved like the world was ending. No fear, no pretending. Every second felt like fate. Every touch a last escape. If the stars fell from the sky, we'd still be holding tight. Yeah, we loved like the world was ending. The nights were loud, the future quiet. Hearts on fire, souls in riot. We said forever like a prayer, never knowing it wouldn't stay there. Time was something we ignored till it crashed through every door. We loved like the world was ending. No rules worth defending. Every promise felt so true. Every lie we never knew. When the daylight proved us wrong, we still held on so strong. We loved like the world was ending. If I'd known how it would break, I'd still choose every mistake. Some loves burn too fast to last, but I'd relive every past. We loved like the world was ending, even knowing hearts were bending. If the end was all we had, I'd do it again, both good and bad. Let the silence tell our story. A broken love, but still our glory. The world kept turning, but we didn't. But we didn't. Silence never scared me until I learned your name. The house still breathes the way you did. Every corner knows where you've been. I hear you in the quiet tones. Your absence sounds like home. I tried to fill this hollow space, but emptiness knows your face. Your absence sounds like home to me, a broken kind of harmony. Every room a memory that won't let go. to a place where you're still gone. I try to move, I try to roam, but grief keeps pulling me back home. Your absence sounds like home to me, a lonely kind of melody. Every night remembers how you used to calm my breaking down. I never thought I'd learn somehow. Your absence sounds like home now. If missing you's my comfort zone, then maybe I'm afraid to move on. Some silences are warm and known, like a heart that learned to live alone. Your absence sounds like home to me, not peace but familiarity. If loving you's my one regret, it's one I still won't forget. Till my heart finds somewhere new, home will always sound like you. Some homes aren't places, they're people. So close, yet never enough. I stood beside you, not within, close to your heart, but never in. You held my hand, but not my name. Love me quiet, love me half the same. Every look said maybe someday, but every word pushed me away. I was almost yours, never mine, living on borrowed time. You gave me hope, then crossed the line, left me waiting in between the signs. I felt your love, but not the right. Almost yours, never mind. You leaned on me when nights were cold, but ran when things got uncontrolled. I was the place you came to hide, never the one you chose to fight for inside. love means standing second in line. I'd rather walk away this time. I choose myself. I cross the line. No more almost yours. Never mind. Didn't stop loving you. I just stopped holding on. The city slept, but I was wide awake, counting all the vows we couldn't make. Your name's still shaking in my phone, but I faced the night alone. I read our messages one last time, every word frozen in time. It was the night I learned to let you go. Holding on hurt more than letting go. I cried for us, then I closed the door. I couldn't bleed for you anymore. Love didn't die, it just outgrew the pain. That was the night I learned to let you go. The mirror showed a tired face, someone lost in yesterday's embrace. I whispered goodbye to all we planned and felt the weight slip from my hands. I knew your heart was never home, and mine deserved more than alone. It was the night I learned to let you go, when every truth began to show. I chose myself, though it felt so wrong, but staying broken took too long. If love means losing to be free, that night you stopped owning me. Maybe someday I'll thank the pain for teaching me to walk away. Some goodbyes don't mean defeat, they mean you finally choose peace. It was the night I learned to let you go, not forgetting, just letting it slow. Your memory fades, but doesn't erase. It just learned to take a softer place. I still wish you well, I always will, but I learned to let you go for real. they chose me. We didn't scream, we just slowly disappeared. You said goodbye like it was nothing, a gentle word but it cut deep. Your eyes avoided all my questions, while my heart refused to sleep. Every promise left unspoken still feels painfully broken. Soft goodbyes and broken promises, quiet lies we couldn't fix. You walked away without a sound, left my world without the ground. If love was real, then why did it end with soft goodbyes and broken promises? We faded out in slow motion, no final fight, no last emotion, just empty words and tired souls. Two hearts losing all control. I beg the truth inside your eyes, but all I found were sad goodbyes. Soft goodbyes and broken promises, love reduced to what it misses. You said forever like a phase, then disappeared in separate ways. I held on while you let it bend. Soft goodbyes and broken promises. Maybe silence was your way to leave without having to say that you were already gone, long before the last goodbye came on. Soft goodbyes and broken promises. I won't carry what isn't mine. If loving you meant losing me, then this goodbye set me free. I close the door, I make amends. No more soft goodbyes and broken promises. Some endings whisper, but they still hurt the same. Not looking back, I stayed. The room feels bigger since you've gone. Your shadow lingers, but you're not. I trace the places we once stood, trying to feel like I still could. I thought I'd fall apart somehow, but I'm still breathing now. I'm still here after you left, still learning how to stand again. You took your love, you took your breath, but you didn't take the best of me. I bent, I broke, I felt the pain. I'm still here after you left. The nights are long, but so am I. Stronger than the tears I cry. Every scar you left behind taught my heart to redefine. I won't pretend I don't still care, but I won't live in your despair. I'm still here after you left, not the same but not a wreck. I lost the future in your eyes, but found myself between the lines. I'm not who I was back then. I'm still here after you left. Maybe you'll come back someday, wonder why I walked away, but by then I'll be too far, healing every broken part. I'm still here after you left, stronger than your last regret. If loving you was my test, then surviving was my best. I forgive you, I move ahead. I'm still here after you left. You left. I remained. We didn't fall apart at once. We faded frame by frame. Your voice grew distant over time, like echoes losing their rhyme. We smiled less, we talked in lines, running out of reasons to try. I felt it dying in your eyes before we said goodbye. We were fading, love in slow motion, every touch losing its emotion, holding on but letting go in ways we didn't want to know. It hurt the most to watch us break, fading love in slow motion. Every kiss felt like pretend we died a little. Every day, fading love in slow motion. If love's a fire, we let it burn low. Afraid to face what we both know. Some endings don't crash or explode. They disappear too slow. We were fading love in slow motion, till nothing left was worth holding. I won't rewind what broke inside. I'll let the memory softly die. Some hearts don't shatter, they erode. Fading love in slow motion. Slow motion, till it's gone. Till it's gone. I knew the truth, but I stayed anyway. The signs were clear, I closed my eyes, ignored the cracks, believed the lies. I felt you slipping every day, still begged my heart to let you stay. I called it love, I called it hope, but deep inside I knew it was broke. I held on longer than I should, loved you deeper than I could. I stayed when leaving was the truth, sacrificed my peace for you. If letting go is misunderstood, I held on longer than I should. I made excuses for your cold, turned every warning into gold. I carried us on tired knees while you slowly let go of me. I feared the silence you would leave more than the pain of disbelief. I held on longer than I should, tried to save what never would. I broke myself to make you stay, watched my colors fade to gray. If loving you misunderstood, I held on longer than I should. Some lessons come too late in time, when letting go feels like a crime. But love shouldn't feel like war, or leave you broken on the floor. I won't hold on longer than I should. I choose myself, I choose what's good. I release the weight, I heal the wound. I finally face the truth. If strength means leaving misunderstood, I held on longer than I should. said forever, like it couldn't end. We carved our names into tomorrow, swore we never taste this sorrow. Every dream felt close enough. We thought love would be enough. Time was something we ignored till it slipped through every word. This was when forever slipped through us, right between the trust and dust. We held tight but lost our grip on love we couldn't fix. If forever wasn't meant for us, this was when forever slipped through us. We spoke in hopes, not in truths, afraid of what we'd have to lose. Every silence pulled us wide till love had nowhere left to hide. We felt the end before it came, but stayed to avoid the blame. This was when forever slipped through us. Promises reduced to just because. We tried to save what time dismissed, but hearts don't heal with broken wrists. If love must end to teach us trust, this was when forever slipped through Maybe forever's not a place, but moments we can't erase. Even broken, even done, we were real when we begun. This was when forever slipped through us, but I won't say it was for nothing. I loved you true, I loved you deep. Those memories are mine to keep. If goodbye's all that's left of us, this was when forever slipped through us. Slipped away. Maybe we met too early, or maybe too late. You came when my world was breaking. I came when your heart was closed. We tried to build something honest on a road nobody chose. Every time we got closer, life pulled us apart again. I loved you in all the wrong moments, when you couldn't stay, when I couldn't leave. We had the right feelings, but the wrong reality. If love is about perfect timing, then ours was never meant to be. I loved you in all the wrong moments. with the purest heart I knew. Even if the timing broke us, my love was always true. If destiny learns from mistakes, maybe it'll bring us through. I loved you in all the wrong moments, but I still loved you. Wrong time, right love. I said goodbye, but my heart didn't listen. I packed your name inside my chest, tried to move on, tried my best, but every road I choose to take still leads to you, still feels the same. I walk away, but I look back, caught in the love I still can't crack. I'm standing between goodbye and still loving you, between letting go and holding on to truth. My lips say yeah, my heart says stay. I'm torn in every single way. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, stuck between goodbye and still loving you. Your laughter echoes in my mind, like a song I can't rewind. I try to hate you, try to forget, but love won't follow my regret. silence already does. I tried to talk, you looked away, like every word got in your way. The room was full, but I was alone, drowning in a quiet tone. I begged for truth, you gave me none. Your quiet cut me deeper than a gun. Your silence is louder than my pain, echoing in every vein. I'd rather hear you break my heart than leave me here in the dark. Say the words, don't walk away. Your silence is louder than my pain. We used to fight, we used to cry. At least I knew you were still mine. Now you just stare through empty eyes, like love already said goodbye. I trade this quiet for a scream. At least I know you still mean. Your silence is louder than my pain, stronger than the tears I've rained. You shut me out, you locked the door, left me bleeding on the floor. Don't disappear without a trace. Your silence is louder than my pain. If you don't love me, say the truth. Don't let me guess, don't make me choose. A broken heart can still survive, but not a love that's buried alive. Your silence is louder than my pain. It's killing everything that remains. I'd rather face a cruel goodbye than wonder why you won't reply. So speak or leave, but don't stay this way. Your silence is louder than my pain. Say something before the quiet breaks me. We were so close to everything. We build our dreams on late night talks, on promises and endless walks. We saw a future in our eyes, 1,000 hopes, 1,000 tries. We held each other through the storms, believing love would keep us warm. We almost made it to forever, almost crossed that final line. We had the world in our hands, us by. We talked about growing old, about stories we'd someday tell. But somewhere between then and now, our hearts learned how to fail. We tried to fix what time had bent, but love grew tired of being bent. We almost made it to forever, but almost isn't enough. We stood at the edge of everything, then let go of what we loved. If destiny had given one more chance, one more night, one more rush, we almost made it to forever. Maybe in another life we'll finish what we couldn't start. Same souls, different times, same love, stronger hearts. We almost made it to forever, and that's the hardest part, to know how close we came to heaven, then watched it fall apart. If love remembers anything, let it remember who we were. We almost made it to forever, almost. So close, yet so far. You already left, but my heart didn't follow. I still keep your picture by my bed, like you're coming back instead. Every word you used to say still lives in me, still won't fade. You moved on, I stayed behind, lost in what we left in time. I'm holding on to a love that let go, gripping memory I can't outgrow. You closed the door, I stood in the rain, calling your name. I saw it then. You were already gone. You stood in front of me that night, but your soul was out of sight. Your smile felt so far away, like you were leaving, but chose to stay. I called your name, you heard the sound, but your heart was nowhere around. It was the day your eyes stopped looking back, like love had passed and left its tracks. You held my hand, but not my heart. We were falling apart. I knew the truth, I felt the crack, the day your eyes stopped looking back. We talked about the future then, but your voice said not again. Every word was cold and flat, like you were already done with that. I tried to hold what wasn't there, a love that chose to disappear. It was the day your eyes stopped looking back. No fire left, no turning back. You were here but not the same. Said my name without the flame. That moment still haunts my track. The day your eyes stopped looking back. Some goodbyes don't need a sound, you just feel it break you down. When the light inside them dies, you see it fading in their eyes. It was the day your eyes stopped looking back, and my heart learned how to crack. I let you go, though it hurt like hell, because love was already farewell. I'll never forget that silent attack, the day your eyes stopped looking back. You didn't walk away, your eyes did. We didn't break with a sound, we just slowly disappeared. We stopped fighting, stopped asking why, just stared at walls and let time pass by. Our words grew short Our touch is rare. Love was fading, but we didn't care. I felt the distance in every breath, like we were practicing for death. We were falling apart in quiet ways, losing each other day by day. No shattered glass, no screaming pain, just empty rooms and silent names. We didn't crash, we slowly decayed, falling apart in quiet ways. You smiled, but your eyes were gone, like the light had already moved on. We shared a bed, but not our fears. Built a wall from unshed tears. I tried to reach, you pulled away. Not in anger, just in gray. We were falling apart in quiet ways, two hearts lost in separate days. We stayed together but felt alone, like strangers calling the same place home. No final fight, no words to say, just falling apart in quiet ways. Some endings don't need goodbye, they just slowly run out of try. Love doesn't always scream when it dies. Sometimes it just closes its eyes. We were falling apart in quiet ways, till silence was all that stayed. I'll remember how we gently broke, not with fire but with smoke. If love fades soft, if love betrays, we were falling apart in quiet ways. We're broken. Gave you everything I had, you gave me the end. I stood by you in your darkest days, when the world turned its back and walked away. I gave my heart without a shield, every truth, every wound I healed. I believed in every word you said, while you were already halfway there. I gave you my best, you gave me goodbye. I gave you my heart, you let it cry. I was proud. I gave you my best, you gave me goodbye, but I won't regret the tears I cried. I loved you true, I loved you deep. Those memories are mine to keep. I'll rise again, I'll touch the sky. You took my best and said goodbye. You gave me goodbye. Not every broken heart screams. Some just fall silent. I watched you walk away so calm. No tears, no fight, no open arms. The world kept moving all around, but something in me fell to the ground. I wanted to cry, I wanted to shout, but the pain was too deep to let it out. Some hearts break without a sound. No warning sign, no crash, no ground. They shatter deep where no one sees, in quiet nights and memories. No goodbye, no final round. tear your whole world down. No sound, just broken. Just broken. It doesn't hurt like it used to. It just stays. We don't talk like we did before. Your name's a whisper, nothing more. I see your face in passing dreams, like something lost between the seas. Time keeps moving, I stand still, learning how to feel what's real. This is when love turns into a memory, a photograph in my mind. No more holding, no more we, just echoes of another time. It doesn't bleed, it doesn't cry, it just lives quietly inside. This is when love turns into a memory. We were fire, we were rain, now we're just a fading name. I don't hate you, I don't fight, I just miss what felt so right. I close my eyes, you're still there, but only in the past I share. This is when love turns into a memory. No more touch, no destiny, just a story I once lived, a heart I once knew how to give. It's not goodbye, it's not a lie, it's just love learning how to die. Maybe someday it won't even ache, just a smile when I look back. Some loves don't last forever, but they never truly fade. This is when love turns into a memory, and memory turns into strength. I thank you for what we used to be, even if it couldn't stay. I walk ahead, I set you free, with love that's now a memory. Once my world, now my memory.